Ms. Meng, thank you.
Mr. Secretary, as a mom, I'm really troubled by the way that the department has treated public servants, USAID's public servants who dedicated their lives to this country, including some who are my own constituents from Queens. One example, in February, a USAID Foreign Service officer who was overseas needed a medevac for his pregnant wife who was at risk of hemorrhaging due to a life-threatening condition. She was 31 weeks pregnant after having spent tens of thousands of dollars on fertility treatments. Her medevac request was denied twice. The response was there's no USAID funding for medevacs, and it took intervention from a senator to finally get her the care she needed. Should we be abandoning our dedicated public servants this way? And was there a plan in place to ensure the health and safety of our own public servants and make sure that it wasn't compromised?
Yeah, that was a media account of that. That was inaccurate. That's not accurate. The medevac has been provided to anyone who needed one, including in that particular case. The problem is the medevac under the State Department mandates. And the State Department mandates are we medevac you to the nearest available facility that can treat your medical emergency, not one you choose. So I'd rather go here than there. But that one was not had nothing to do with funding. The medevac was available. They wanted to go to a different site than the one that was that the policies allowed them to go to.
Okay, and just a quick follow-up. Earlier today, you told HVAC that no one has died because of the actions to destroy USAID. Do you stand behind that testimony? And has there been any assessment conducted by the department to this point of how many people have died?
I think that question about people dying around the world is an unfair one. First of all, the United States is the largest humanitarian provider on the planet. I would argue how many people have died because China hasn't done it? How many people have died because the UK has cut back on spending, and so has other countries, France, Canada. They've cut back on humanitarian spending. So the United States continues to provide more than anybody else, by far. We feed more people than anyone on this planet does in humanitarian assistance, by far.
Sorry, I'm running out of time, and I want to make sure my colleagues have time. But these, just so you know, they were programs and commitments and contracts made statutorily promised to the people around the world, and to withdraw them in a very sudden, impatient, and irresponsible way may have led people to die. And I would love to have more transparency in the future. We could work together. Thank you.
Mr. Alford?
Thank you, Chair. Mr.